Hello, my friends, and welcome to a new episode. In this episode, I want to talk about a personal story about this virus. And the other thing I want to talk about here is about some of the conspiracy theories related to this virus. You know, as I'm hearing right now, I'm beginning to hear all the um, talk and, a lot of people in different kinds of walks of life, from different kinds of walks of life. All these people are talking about this virus has been made in a lab, as y'all might have heard, or this virus was intentional, made by certain people to gain certain things. Now, I'm here to tell you, I'm not an expert and I don't know if this is true or not. But what I can tell you is that about 2 hours ago, I sat down to read about certain other kinds of infections, bacterial and viral infections, in my book. In an old book, an old German book, Microbiology. In this microbiology book, and I opened it and I'm looking. This microbiology book dates back to 2009 and has information, and it talks about viral infections, about history, basically, that have occurred in the history of mankind. So what I'm saying here is, I was reading about this coronavirus, and I stumbled upon an article that says SARS, CoV, COVID, 2. I'm like, what? This is the virus that we're hearing here about. And then I look at this, and it says this virus, family of viruses, which have three, relevant human pathogenic serotypes that affect human beings. I'm like, okay, and I keep on reading more, and I stumble upon one big word. It says bats, Fledermäuse in German. Zoonosis, which is the infection from one animal to another. And then it says bats. Like, what? And it says South China. I'm talking to you about a source, a book here, a German book, very neutral, that says this virus, family of viruses, originate from bats. It occurred first in South China. It had caused pneumonia, associated issues, and had claimed the deaths of about 740 something, 42 people. Of 10,000 infections. We're talking in 2003. The book was made in 2009 here in Germany, and the book refers to the coronavirus that had been spread in the South Chinese area in 2003. Now, and then it says this COVID SARS which is a short for an abbreviation for severe acute respiratory infection. COVID. It's not COVID-19. It's COVID 303. So the story here is this. I don't know about the theories, and I certainly am not here to tell you guys you don't know. This book knows. I really don't know. All I'm saying is what I just stumbled upon today. Now, the other thing here is this virus is based upon an own experience, my own experience. Now, I don't know when I got infected with this virus. Matter of fact, I am right now positive for this virus, and I am in self-isolation or quarantine, self-made quarantine away from the rest of the populace. I don't know how I got this virus. From kids, I really don't know. My own kid, kindergarten, really don't know. All I know is that I have not met anybody throughout this period after I got to know that I got infected. But the story here is very sad. Why? You know, my wife got infected first. I don't know, maybe the kid after that as well. Apparently. Or probably the kid, then the wife. I really don't know. Now, as I'm looking back at it, you know, I could be running around asymptomatic right now without any mask, meeting people of all walks of life right here. There's a senior asylum or a huge building made of many apartments in which many old people or elderly are residing in. They have dogs. They walk around the neighborhood. I could have met all of them. Not all of them. I could have met one of them. Talked to. And then all of a sudden, the whole building will just keel over and die. You know. The story here is very dangerous. I could have gone to the market if I had not stopped myself. What I'm trying to say here is that this virus will infect you and you're not even going to know. It's important that you wear a mask. Absolutely important. It reduces the infection of the other person while you're coughing in your mask. It's also important that you use hand sanitizer while you're in the market if you notice any coughing and all of those kinds of matters. Now, my story here is that I have not shown any symptoms. Almost nothing. The only symptoms I have noticed are probably just getting tired of it. My muscles are tired. Now, it could be something else. It could be because I worked hard on the apartment. I was carrying things. But the story here is, what I'm saying here is that I am young, about 32 years old. I practice sport on a regular basis. I do not have any issues, underlying problems. And I'm here to tell you, wear a mask. Or you will become basically a criminal. You will definitely end some old man's life. Because we don't see and we don't experience any pain as young people. I'm telling you, as an infected person right now with this virus, I absolutely have no symptoms. It's been about probably a week. I really don't know. It could be 10 days. Could be 3 days. Could be 4 days. What I'm telling you here is, if you don't wear a mask, you don't sanitize your hands, you're going to kill someone. And that someone is going to kill 10 others. And these 10 others are going to kill about hundreds. What I'm trying to tell you here, my message to every single person here: isolate yourself if you have the virus or suspect any symptoms associated with the virus. Wear a mask immediately. Never go out of your house or visit friends if you have the virus or think you might have common cold. Common cold could be the virus. Remember, I do not have any symptoms. Nothing. None. Zilch. Nada. Whatsoever. I could be going right now meeting hundreds of people at a party. Infect all of them. They're just going to go back home, kill their parents, basically. You know? They're not even going to know it. Please wear a mask. Make sure you disinfect your hands as you're in the market if you suspect any symptoms or no symptoms at all. But especially if you're sneezing, if you're coughing, if you have a runny nose, do it. Isolate yourself. This sacrifice, minor, easy sacrifice, will save many people's lives. I think this is the time to make a difference. That's why let's just stay here and start right here and change the things we can. Have a great day. And please wear a mask and disinfect your hands at all times when you're outside. Bye.